So thank you everyone for joining today our training, and it's a pleasure for me to introduce you to our PowerStart training, one of the most powerful trainings of World Global Network. And I'm going to be your host tonight. My name is Marianna Michelsson, and some of you already know me personally. Some of you know me as one of your uplines. So I'm here today to present to you World Global Network education system. So this is first level that you will be passing after joining the company. It's called PowerStart training. And I would like to congratulate you, of course, and welcome you to your own business. And of course, one of the main goals of this training is to help you to start strong, to set up the strong basis, the fundamental steps that you need to learn in order to build up your strong business for long term. So let's see what's it all about. Prepare, please, a notebook or some piece of paper and a pen. So write down your questions right away and make marks. Of course, the slides will be shared with you as well. So, but I would like to, in the end of the training, to discuss with you and bit the information that you receive and also answer your questions. So let's do this training very effective for all of us, and let's get started. So here we see our CEO and President, Mr. Fabio Galdi, who said, "To reach success, it is not about luck or by accident. It's by the natural consequences of working constantly and with determination." So this is what building a business means doing consequent steps, consequent actions that take you to the result. It's not about luck or being smarter than someone else or being more, faster or anything else. It's about using a sequence of actions consequently, over and over and over again, that will deliver you to the same results as anyone else can do. So not just finding a leader who's going to be doing your work for you, but each person that joins the business has the same equal opportunity to get to the top of it and to build it, bringing them an income for years and years ahead. But in order to build this business, we need to learn those steps and understand how the system works. So this training was delivered to us by our Senior Vice President, Mr. Walter Presutti, who worked it out and made it to work in more than 100 countries. And it already has proven that just by investing 2 to 4 years in this business, you will have a strong basis, strong fundamental business that will be bringing you success for a long term. When we think about the everyday life, we're investing more than 40 years to work, to study, to just receive in the end a poor pension, which cannot even cover the needs that every one of us has during the work life, right? So here the business, what World Global Network is offering is asking to invest time from 2 to 4 years. When you compare it to 30 or 40 years of work life, you understand it's nothing. And all you need to do is to learn step by step actions that will bring you to this incredible business that will sustain you on a very high level of earnings for the rest of your life. So PowerStart is when you, as soon as you join, you start with the sales of 2 and start building a rockstar residual income. And all we have to do is to do 4 simple steps: invite, present, follow up, and get plugged in. Get introduced to the system. So those 4 steps are the most crucial ones and have already proven that the system works and it's duplicating itself and it delivers an incredible results across the world. So when we're discussing, we will discuss each of those steps one by one. But first of all is, of course, the invitation. Many of you were invited by phone. Many of you were asked by your friends to check out this the presentation, to listen this business opportunity. Invitation is very important. And if you want to do it professionally, you need to learn how to do it. So who are we looking for when we're inviting people? It's not just opportunity for some particular segment of people. It's more or less for everyone, but nevertheless, we are like doctors. We need to understand how this business opportunity can rely to one or the other person. So when you're discussing to people, try to understand what are they looking for in the business? What would they like this business to resolve for them? Maybe there are some people who like to travel, for example. Maybe there are some people that want to have a little better lifestyle that they're having right now, something more than they have currently. Maybe they're tired of being average and keep on working in their office non-stop 40 hours a week and then don't see the way out. Maybe there are people who just would like to help others. Maybe some just want to earn some extra money for their home. They need to have additional income to buy a new car. But those questions you need to ask when talking to people. What they would like to this business to give them. What is the reason they would like to do this business? So this goal will start moving the people towards the success. And beginning in terms of the invitations, when the person joins the business and how to do those invitations is quite easy. You just take a piece of paper, and you just start writing down the contacts that you have without any categorizing or any division that you could make. You just put everyone you know in the piece of paper. Just make a list of all the contacts you have. Don't think for them, will they join or not. Just keep on putting those numbers in. A name, a number, a name, a number, a name, a number. At least with top 20. As soon as the person comes to presentation, even after the presentation, when he says, I don't know who am I going to invite, open your phone, see in the contacts. How many people do you have in your contacts? An average 30-40-year-old person during their life meets at least 10,000 people. Of course, we don't remember them all. We don't pay attention. We don't write down all their numbers. But nevertheless, right now, with the same social media, with all the information walking around, there are a lot of contacts we have. And don't think that it's not about who you know. It's about who knows the person that you will invite. So never think for someone else. Just make your list. Just put your email as well. Just all the contact business cards that you have. And keep on growing your list consequently. At least 20 new contacts in this list should be added on a daily basis. When you keep on growing this list and working from the top, you invite first 20, then you follow up with them, and first warm market list should be at least 200 people. Exactly, as I mentioned before, you should be adding at least 15-20 people per week. And what is important is that you start working with your warm market list. What it says, it means it means that you don't have cold contacts, but even if there are contacts that you don't know directly, you start communicating with them, you start to find what about them, and you're warming up this list. So people start trusting you, that people understand who you are, what you represent, what is your business about. Once this link is made, the contact becomes warm. So even discussion like just introducing yourself, saying something about yourself and asking about person what he does, where he's from, is already making this relationship a warmer contact. So I suggest not to waste time on generating leads, traffic generations, and some spamming generators. Just to use the direct approach, because for people it's very important a direct approach. The invitation is when we talk about the work in network marketing is 5% is recruitment, 5% of it. And the success of those 5% of recruitment depends on your excitement, on your motivation, and how you do it. When you call a person with the voice, hey, I just found a new business idea, you want to hear about it? Of course, he's going to say no. But when you just heard the incredible presentation, incredible business opportunity, you don't even understand all the details yet, but you're excited. You see this is something that's going to change a lot of lives, and you're enthusiastic about it. Well, take that person right away, make a list right away, and make his first 20 calls together with him. Use this power that comes out of the person. The more enthusiastic the person is, the better it is. And when you invite a prospect for a meeting, you don't need to provide all the details. It's important how you deliver the main idea. So, for example, there is a good example given. You call and you say, hey, I can show you a program that will provide you with an additional income. Give you more free time with your family, and you will feel completely comfortable with it. Are you ready to do business? Or, for example, suppose my company can meet all your financial and freedom needs. What will you do? As well, a very good option is when you know your people better, when you know what is driving them. Remember when we were discussing that you're like a doctor and you need to understand what person needs? So, for example, you know that your friend has been saying that he's collecting money for a new car. You call him, hey, it's been a while, we haven't heard each other. Listen, I remember you were saying that you're saving up for a car. I found an amazing opportunity. Come, let's discuss. You're gonna have your car just from the company. You don't even need to pay for it. Is it something you would be interested to know? He's gonna say, yeah, let's listen. What's it about? And you fix the meeting, that's it. You don't start delivering the whole pay plan over the phone. You don't start pushing the person to explode their brain and that they don't understand anything. It's going to be overload of information. Invitations are always very short and enthusiastic. Your point is, your goal is for the person to come to the meeting, to meet up with you, or to set a call specifically on this topic. When he's already given you a yes to your invitation, when he's already ready to invest his time to hear about it more, and then you deliver it. Invite the people on your top 20 list right away, within 72 hours of joining. Why is it so important? Because the person, after he joined the company, after he made the payment, or after he heard about it and just listened to the presentation and registered, even as a free member, even a free member registration is already a step ahead. And you say to that person, okay, now let's work with your list. You give him a list of paper and you ask him to list there at least 20 people. It's less than 10 minutes time. He right away after the presentation prepares the list, and you together, you as a sponsor, help your newbie to make those calls, to invite for the meeting, let's say tomorrow morning, let's say tomorrow evening. But you show him how to do those calls, you explain them how to make them better. And can you imagine the excitement of the person when he just joined He already made his list, he already invited people, and already within next day he started earning, he started having a team. He doesn't yet understand the whole details about it, but with your support, he already has results. And this is what amazing about the system, that even without clear information how to do it, but he knows how you did it. And he knows that you have his back. You will support him in terms of the questions. If his people will have some doubts or some clarifications, we will go on further and I will explain how to deal with that situation as well. But what is more important is to initiate the invitation process as soon as possible. When we're doing the invitations, it must be benefit-driven, opportunity-focused. What does it mean? It's important to understand what is driving the person. It's not the phone you're selling, it's not the router you're selling, it's not the airtime you're selling. You're selling a business opportunity. Okay, you're not selling because the product can change. Right now you're selling a certain range of products, but the person is not interested in the product itself. He's interested in opportunities this business is gonna give him. And that is the difference between the other companies. We don't sell products. Products are amazing. They come as a benefit. They come as an addition. But what is the most amazing thing is that we're giving this opportunity to people. We're giving them this business. And this is more than just selling phones. And this is much more than just selling SIM cards. Let's make an example. For example, I will call to you and say, hey, listen, I have a business to sell the phones. What would you tell me? You'd say, yeah, whatever. There's thousands of companies selling phones. What am I gonna sell, right? When you call and you say, listen, I have an amazing business opportunity. It's one of the biggest businesses that there is right now in the market. Would you like to know more? This is a different approach. Do you hear the difference? I'm not selling the phone. I'm selling the whole business. I'm not selling the router. I'm selling what comes with it. The long-term business. And what is important always is to explain why right now is the time to get involved. Why this moment in the business is important. What do you think why this right now is important for India? Do you understand the importance of it right now? Why is there such a focus on India right now? Because it's an opening, emerging market, because it's where the company is launching right now. Because right now there are the most incredible opportunities and most incredible market shares. And this you have to deliver to your prospects. Not just, I'm selling phones, I'm selling them cheap. This is not, join now, you're going to get them cheaper. This is not the sales pitch. Sales pitch is when you sell the whole concept and you explain why is it important right now. Because if the person misses this moment, because if the person decides to join in 3 months, he's going to be one of the last ones, because the market is going to go away to someone else, because he's going to lose this business opportunity at the launch. Do you have questions, guys? Any questions so far? Important things to remember, invitation tips. Become a professional inviter. You can know a lot, you can hear a lot of webinars, you can read a lot of books, but if you don't start practicing, if you don't make your own list, and you don't start calling on daily basis and inviting people, you will not get better. You will not be professional in that. And of course, don't try to explain the entire opportunity. If you're a new joiner and you don't know yet the details, let your sponsor to do that. Your job is to invite people to the meeting with your sponsor. Keep it simple so that your team, when they see you doing it, can repeat what you're doing. The simpler your actions are, the more easier there will be to duplicate. Top earners are present at least the first 20 calls of prospects with the new affiliate, helping them to make team developer. This is what I'm feeling myself like a parrot, keep on saying, team developer, help each of your new prospects to become a team developer. Because this is how you teach them. Because this is how you explain them how to work. Sure, of course, ask. As soon as your person has your new affiliate made a list, you call with him together. And you invite them to the meeting, and you do those meetings together. So you show how to do them, you explain how to go on. And this is very important. Presentation. So you worked through the 20 contacts, you invited the people to presentation. What is important to do with you at the presentation? Always take advantage of what is happening right now. The best presentation for your prospect to watch or to attend is the next one, is the closest one, because it's like first come, first served, yeah? So as soon as the person joins, he wants to respond to your call, to your invitation. He says, yes, let's do it. You need to be prepared to offer him timing when you can meet with him, or when he can watch the presentation together with you, or he can come and meet you and your upline. But it has to be prepared right away. So before doing calls, agree with your upline some couple of timings during the week when you can meet up with your prospects, and start calling. When they agree to come and listen, you have already the timing to propose. Always follow the official presentation. Don't start coming up with your own slides, coming up with some additional materials. Follow the presentation together with your prospect. Of course, an important part is as well to ensure that you're dressed up in a business way, even if the presentation is online. So you never know when you might be asked to turn on the video camera to answer the questions directly. So of course, if you're coming to the meeting, don't come dressed like I don't know, like from a gym, yeah, sportswear and stuff. So you're offering a business that is going to be bringing income of millions and millions, and building up and changing the life of the person, and you come representing that business opportunity. So of course you need to be dressed as well accordingly. What is other point I want to stress here is wherever you're using webinars that are presented, for example, your upline is doing an online webinar, invite there your prospects, but also come and join and listen as well with your prospect. Okay, so if they have questions, you will be available to answer them. If you see that there is some hesitation and they're putting in the chat some doubts, you can address that after the webinar as well. You will be aware of what exactly was shared on the presentation, and you will be more relaxed and knowing how to deal with the questions later on. So always follow the presentation together with your prospect, even if though there are some options, because I know that a lot of work is done also offline. So I will share with you a couple of tips how some people do the offline work. Either they invite people directly to the presentation that is carried out by their sponsor. If it's not possible, they download the video, the presentation to their computer, and they go meet up with the person. Even if you're not capable yet to explain all the details on the slides, on the paper, or whatever, to provide that information directly yourself, you can just come to meet your prospect, turn on the computer, start the video, listen to it together, and then afterwards you answer the questions. And this is quite a very effective way as well to do, because this is easy also for your team to do. Even though they're not yet professional and ready to present, but nevertheless, they're capable of doing the simple actions. So this is what is important. Presentations are designed to help you and your prospects. So they learn about the products, they learn about the business opportunity, and they learn it from experienced leaders. Leverage your time by getting unlimited numbers of prospects to see the group presentation at almost any time. So what it means like when you're doing a presentation, for example, of course, the webinars like this that we're doing right now, the training are amazing. Instead of doing one-on-one, we can invite all prospects in one presentation in one webinar room and do a single shot for everyone included. And this is gets you easier to do your work, because you don't have to stress and you don't have to invest your time to meet with everyone. You have already presented to them the opportunity to all the people that you have invited. So you're leveraging your time. All you will have to do is answer the questions of all your prospects. If you are new, of course, do not do your own presentation. Direct your prospects to the existing one. Let them listen to the recording, or ask your upline to do it for you or with you. With you is even better than for you. Let's see the next step. Follow up. So you made a list of 20 people. You invited your prospects to the meeting. You have shown them the presentation. You have followed it together. And of course, after the presentation, there is a lot of information in presentation. People sometimes get confused because they're new to the industry, they're new to the products, they're new to the whole business idea that is quite revolutionary. So they have their doubts, they have their questions, and your job is to follow up immediately. You need to clarify all their questions, all their doubts right away, before they start thinking too much about it and making it more complicated. You need to make a follow-up within the next 48 hours after the presentation. So once the presentation is finished, you either discuss right away after it all the questions, identify the concerns or possible doubts, and or you set up a follow-up meeting and you discuss then all the questions, but try to do it within maximum 2 days. Make sure your upline partner is on the phone with you, or it's with you actually at the follow-up, and can help you to answer all the concerns. You need to always do a promo to your upline. This is very important, so you don't have later on issues that the person decide, no, I'm gonna go with someone else who's more experienced. You don't need, if you promote your upline well, and say positive things about your upline, and upline will help you to work with that person, showing the dedication to you as a leader as well, to your team. No one is going to leave you. They will see that it doesn't matter who they are with, you or the higher person. They get the same time and same dedication of support. Very good is when your upline shares his success story. Okay, so how they joined the company, why they joined the company, what is the result of work, how World GN changed their life. This makes a very good relation with the person, and helps that person to see themselves doing this business. Listen and learn. Soon you will be doing the three-way call yourself. So it means soon you will be the upline. Soon you will be helping your prospects to do follow-ups and all those things. So more you listen, more you learn from your upline, the better it is. Okay. Ensure proper duplication. What it means, a proper duplication. It means that you have started working properly. You have learned those 4 easy steps, and you are capable of teaching those 4 steps to each new person that comes to your team. Don't do everything yourself. This is the biggest mistake you can do. Lead by example. Always point your prospect to the source of information. So when they're asking you questions about how the new technology works, send them to the website, give them the link where they can read about it, share the official documents. And then your people will know that everything is very easy. I don't need to memorize everything and write everything down. I can use the sources that the company is providing. This is much easier than to develop their own presentation. And then they see that you're a professional person, and they will join you because they believe in you. The magic formula is believe you, like you, trust you. If they believe you, like you, and trust you, they will join. So if you're honest to them and you right away say, listen, I am also new to this business, but right now I don't know the answer. Let me check with my upline, and I will give you the answer in, I don't know, half a day, in a day. Let me see, I will get back to you later. So you check yourself the website and you send the link to the website so the person can get back to that website and learn himself. Don't do everything yourself. Dedicate to your team as well. So when you already trained one professional, but you need additional help, use that person to do another presentation. Use that person to do another meeting. Train them to get better. Let's get to the other point. See that some people started just joining right now, but we're already almost at the end of the presentation. Okay, get plugged in. The last step in the system, what it means that the person has listened to your proposal, heard your invitation, came to the presentation, you worked together to answer all the questions and doubts, and you get plugged in. Means the person gets registered, I don't know, upgraded, registered, whatever step you're taking together, and he gets introduced to the system. Gets introduced to the system means that you right away start using that approach. You start making the list, you start calling right away, and you start also doing the PowerStart training together. So that person joins and understands the system, how it works. Not just through your example, how you show him and you guide him. This is also very important, but also he passes the PowerStart training. Because these 4 steps are the main brickstone for a proper duplication process. The process that will drive your business for years and years, even if you're not there. It is unreasonable and I would say a huge mistake to join people just for the sake of joining them. You're not just finding people who can pay. You're teaching the people how to earn money, how to plug them in, how to make them working by themselves, and how they can earn by themselves. Your goal is to get new affiliates plugged into the system, and means you help them to build brick by brick, and actually brick is the term that we use here, to become a team developer. Your goal is to get new affiliate following step by step. So you follow the training, you help them to create their list, you help your new associate to make their 2 sales within 72 hours, and you help them to build their first bricks to become a team developer. And what is a team developer? Now we will see in detail, and we will discuss it so it gets clearer, because I see that many of you have started well. You made your first 2 sales already quite fast as well. But the next step is to set up the application system, the structure of it, that is called team developer. And it works in such a way that when you do 2 direct sales, no, it doesn't work like this. Sorry guys, I'm using a recorder at the same time, so it messes up with the presentation. Okay, so basically the main point is you make 2 sales, one on the left team and one on the right team directly. And then you help your new associates to make their 2 sales. Can you see that? So this is your direct associates. And those 2 up, the upper line, those are already direct people of your direct front line. Yeah? So when you close, this is you. And this is 2 people. This is your first step. And this kind of triangle, let's call it like that, is called a brick. And when you have such bricks made for your downline, and more you have of them, the more the application systems you have started, more professional will become your teams. Okay, doesn't want to listen to me, the pen today. I'll try again. Okay, good. So this is the brick. This is your direct affiliate with their 2 direct associates that you have to build. This is your direct person with the list of 20 people that you help to invite for the meeting. Yeah, and their first 2 sales. And this is already a brick, and this is already additional $20 into your pocket for helping your associate to start well the business. This is the successful business start. And this is done on both sides, not just one. So don't start with I want to work only on personal line, I want you to do the power leg. This doesn't work in this company like that. Your success depends on how you develop 2 teams. If you work only on one side, you will cut yourself an income, a triple income. You haven't felt it yet on your pocket, but when you don't listen to what your upline is saying to you and get only a third part of the income, just because you started wrong, started using your old knowledge and you started using your ideas how to build up the business, you will only earn a third part of the income that you could be earning. This is that you need to read carefully through the pay plan that Work Global Network is offering. It's very important because Team Developer is opening up 2 more business centers. Have you heard about that saying? Have you heard that there are 3 business centers? That you are in the middle. This is your 1 business center. And your limit to this binary business center is $100,000. And you will earn on the results of the weaker team. But when you do a team developer, means you work directly yourself on both sides actively. You will open up business center number 2 and a business center number 3. And how much is going to be your limit for binary on this structure? It's going to be tripled, 100,000, or I can't type right now, 100,000 per business center a week. So do you want to have a third part of the business, or you want to have the whole business? So this is the difference. So who's doing it correctly? Adding one person on the left, one person on the right? He's starting a correct duplication process and can be sure they will be successful because they will have a business that will be working simultaneously. What if your upline drops off? What if your upline chooses to go away? Has whatever health issues, is not responding to you, is not working on your power leg as you expect him to work? Why do you need to rely on someone if you can do it yourself? If you're better than someone else? What if you were invited by a weaker person? Here it doesn't matter where you stand. What matters is your result. And this system that I'm sharing with you today is the key for showing to each and one of you how to work the best way, how to get to the best results. So why within 72 hours is so important to show the result to your new prospects? They are never more excited than the moment they join the business. If you miss this time, as soon as the person joined and you leave them for a week or two without even contacting, they will understand you're not serious, you don't see them as serious, and they lose the interest as well. But when you follow up within the 72 hours and you get them plugged in and you show them a result and you work on their 20 contact list and you have their first results delivered to them together, they will earn a commission in the first week. You will achieve an instant momentum. That person is going to be psyched and he's going to be working like crazy because he saw how it works, he saw the power of the system, he's going to understand it very fast, and he will be working by himself. This is the point of it. Not to just join a person and leave him where he is, but to educate them to work by themselves independently, doing those 4 easy steps. But of course it takes your dedication of time. Of course it takes one time to train a person well, and then for years and years to have a strong, loyal team member who is a successful leader, who understands what you think, how do you understand the business, who you can rely on. This is the difference. We don't sell phones, we sell business. And more business partners you have, more successful your business will be. If you just have customers who want to buy or just sell the phones, they will not be attached to the business. They will not care for it. But if you dedicate yourself, you show yourself as a team that knows how to use the system, has an easy system that can be duplicated and repeated by anyone, then this is your key to success. This is a walkaway residual income we're talking about. When A is teaching B how to work without being there, this is the residual income. When you don't need to be every day at the meeting with your person, every day adding to them the new people, you train them well, you show them how the system works, and they keep on working, teaching their own follow-ups. So what is a system? Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. One time, invest yourself in training people well, and you have an incredible team, because team works. Together everyone achieves more. The stronger team you have, the more team developers you have, the more professionally plugged in people into the system you have, the better will be your results. Do you follow up with your personally sponsored associates on a daily basis? Do you give them a call every day? Do you ask how it was? Do they need your help? Do you answer the questions? Do you help their associates as well? Do you help your team gradually to grow and learn? This is the teamwork, to see where is someone struggling, address your attention there, help them to resolve the issues, and go on and make that person stronger, make that person to learn from you. The number one priority: make sure that your organization knows and teaches the basics. More people you have that have passed this training, more people you have participated with in the training, have helped them to understand the training, the better results you will have. So you will be, more you listen to this training yourself, the more properly you will be following it, and more successful you will be in teaching it to your prospects. Don't underestimate the power training that we have. It already showed incredible results all over 100 countries where the company is active. All the top leaders. We have top leaders that have never worked in network marketing. Now they are in top 200 worldwide earners at MLM. Can you imagine that? 6-number earnings just by using 4 easy steps that everyone can do. And why are they successful? Because they don't come up with their own complicated things to do, because they use those 4 easy steps and they teach them to do for each person that joins. You don't want to do the whole work for your downline. You need to teach them how to do the work. So if it's not written in these pages, it will not work. It now will be duplicated. It doesn't matter what you can do. What matters is what your people can repeat after you. So it has to be simple. It has to be repeatable. Have fun as well, of course, don't forget about that. So we don't need to have an incredible first line, exactly as Pavel is saying right now. You don't need to go on joining new direct people. Once you joined one master, you help them to become a team developer. You work with that team. Once you join the other master, you help them to join 2 more and to develop their team. When you have 2 successful people on both sides, and they already work by themselves and their teams are growing constantly, independently, then you can start looking for other direct people. Dedicate your time to where you need it, to your downline. You're earning up to 7 7-generation downline. It's not about your result, it's about the result of the people that you invited to the business. And when you have succeeded that they are successful, your success will come with it. So I thank you very much for joining this training today. I will publish it shortly when I cut out some glitches. And thank you once again.